That's a turn?
Yep.
That's probably why they stopped it. Look how much of it's holding water.
Mm-hmm.
The whole slope is...
So is there a dead body in there?
Not quite. When they lined the stuff in here, when you said they blasted it, they only went about 30 feet. Right now, I'm at 51, almost 52 feet, and the pipe's just full of water. That iron pipe is just gone.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get up to that. There's one of the 90s.
So this is what he's looking at in there. I don't know if you want to come in the shade of... Oh, watch yourself there.
Yep. Oh, that does not look pretty.
Yeah, that's the cast iron.
Okay.
I mean, again, it's just a bunch of buildup. All that holding water, like you mentioned, is no good. That's where all the pipe is just kind of deteriorating.
Okay.
Kind of going away. As he's pulling back, hopefully we can see some more. But again, with it holding that much water, it's just all that right there down at the bottom of your drain. Those little pockets of holes, like kind of like river-looking scenario down there. Those are your channel rotting that I was mentioning, things like that. Again, like you mentioned, they stopped at about 30 feet, which is about somewhere around here.
Okay.
He's still going to check, though, as he does some cast iron up top.
Okay.
You'll see, I believe it's right there.
And this is where the line picks back up again.
So at 29, 30 feet.
Okay.
The way you can tell, if you look at the top right of the pipe,
Yeah.
got those little numbers on there. That's the lining material.
Okay.
Even some of the lining, it's holding like tiniest bubble of water. The lining portion is not really my concern. Granted, it's holding a tiny amount of water. My concern is from the basement bathroom where the 90 turn is at to where it meets the lining. That's the affected area.
Okay.
So
that's why the downstairs toilet flushes, because it's on kind of another little...
a branch to join it.
Yeah. So it's right in there. Okay. Shit. Okay.
So there's kind of two steps to fix this particular issue. Step one would be cutting up the concrete and extracting their iron and putting in PVC. Step two, since you do have the copper metal in the wall, would be opening up that wall to expose it, to extract the copper, and to install PVC in the wall. That way there's no issue with the pipe getting clogged or anything in the future.
Okay.
That's kind of the two options to do everything the right way at once. If you just want to split it up, your main concern is cutting up the concrete and fixing the stuff under there.
Okay. So there's no way to blow that clog out for the time being?
Not if his snake's not grabbing it.
Okay.
And my camera's not. My camera's a little bit stronger than his snake.
Okay.
The clog, from what it's looking like to me, is pertaining to like the rotted pipe.
Okay.
That's why it's backing up.
Okay. All right. Well then, let's go talk numbers and when we can get started.
Okay. Before we do that, do you mind if Andrew and I locate the line so we know where we're cutting?
That's fine.
All right. Give me just about 5-10 minutes. We do want to locate. So I just got it in the turn. I'll go grab my locator and then I'll call you and then I'll have you push it to where it goes up.
Cool.
All right.
Well,
It's not going to be a good year.
unfortunately, with the bad news.
I mean, houses are houses, you know.
Exactly.
You have to do what you have to do.
100%. Is this your forever home here? Is this where you're planning to stay for the rest of the time being?
Well, until I can't maneuver
Makes sense.
anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, then this would be something I'd recommend doing, of course, because, until you can't maneuver, it's going to be your issue until then.
Well, yeah. And, back in the days when they built these houses.
Right.
Because that's a clay pipe.
Right.
And, with trees, it broke the pipe.
Yes, ma'am.
It wasn't horrible yet.
Yes, ma'am.
They're going, you don't do something now,
exactly,
you're gonna have a mess.
Exactly.
So
same scenario here. I don't know if you heard him explain to you, but like you can split it up into 2 options, things like that. I do know that there's still 20 feet of that pipe that again is just holding water. It's just doing that. In the future, that's also going to cause you an issue. The fact that you're opening into the ground now, there's something I always tell my customers is if same scenario like you just did, clean outs, replace the line, permaline the line, also that you wouldn't have issues in the future. Same scenario that we're about to tell you for that 20 feet of pipe, cast iron pipe that's holding water. Unfortunately, we won't be able to permaline that because we can't permaline the line that's holding water. It's going to do no use, of course.
Yeah.
But digging it up, again, the more bundling you do, the more better those prices would be. So just ask them, hey, what would be the cost to just get everything fixed so I don't have an issue again, and weigh out your options, see what you got going on from there. Because again, in the future, that way so you don't have to deal with it. Not only that, but it also values up the price on your home as well if you ever do choose to sell it. Letting them know everything's already redone, sewer line, last thing they're going to have to worry about is a backup in their home.
Yeah,
so
I know I should be able to get pretty close to top price on this just for the fact of everything I have done.
Right. Most definitely. 100%. It's like I said, as soon as I walked in, it's a beautiful home.
Thank you.
It's a nice corner home. It's great. It's lovely.
I've done a lot to fix it.
I bet.
And that was, not my parents. They grew up during the Depression.
Oh, I see.
You didn't spend money unless it was an
emergency. Needed, unless it was needed, exactly.
And I'm one, fix it before it causes you a major problem.
And thankfully, you're in the position to be able to do something like that. So what I like to call it is proactive instead of reactive.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And reason being is because same scenario, like it was causing a flood out there. The fact that you got it cleaned up, that's why I haven't even offered anything. But if it was like a mess in there and it was like sewage, I seen like wall coming off, I would have been like, hey, we got to get restoration out here. Like, but the fact that you cleaned it all up, I mean,
I used every towel in the house.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, most definitely. So again, I don't blame you either. That's kind of a gross scenario to come up with.
Well, it is, but it is what it is.
Exactly. It comes with the house, right?
If the roof caved in, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, you're still gonna live in it.
At least my house does not look like the neighbor.
Yes, ma'am. 100%. I didn't even look that way.
Oh God.
Yeah, 100%.
Take a look at the roof.
Yeah, I see that.
I mean,
the side railings coming up.
They're gonna sell it down to the foundation.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure they won't have to rebuild the foundation.
Yeah, that part too.
Yeah, I know it's full of mold. He had a broken, leaky pipe.
Oh, wow.
All he did was shut the water off. There hasn't been water running in the house.
Holy moly.
For probably 5 or 6 years.
Holy moly.
I know.
Alrighty.
Nothing inside?
Yep, I'm going to head inside. Cool. Is it okay if I go through here?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Yep, help yourself.
I'll be right back.
But, yeah, his backyard looks like a junkyard.
Oh.
It looks like a junkyard. There's more shit in that backyard.
Than anything.
I feel sorry for my neighbors, Terry and Candy, because they look out the window. They look right into that back. There's a truck. I think there may be a car. And God knows what else.
Holy moly.
That boat hasn't been moved probably in about 20 years.
Jesus. No way.
He's a hoarder.
What about this vehicle here?
That's his old vehicle.
Oh,
it runs half the time.
I see.
I don't know if his orange... Okay. If you go out that way,
right.
The orange car is sitting in the driveway.
Okay.
Slow down and look at it. He keeps all his food in there.
Holy moly. What the heck?
Well, we know the house is infested with rats.
Oh, no.
Because Terry and Candy have to have a pest control.
Come out and stuff?
Yeah. I've been lucky.
Excuse me
not
there.
have that problem.
Talk to me. Ashton.
Hey, can you go forward about 4 feet, please?
All right.